Pro-Trump and anti-Trump protesters meet in a face-off in front of a Manhattan courtroom, while the former president steps out of his car. You may remember this image. It all started on March 30th, when Trump was indicted by a Manhattan grand jury for allegedly offering hush money to Stormy Daniels, an adult entertainment performer. He was already the first president in U.S. history to be charged with criminal activity of any kind then. Now, Donald Trump has been summoned to court again. Here's everything you need to know about Trump's second indictment. On June 8, Trump shared on his Truth social media platform that he had been indicted by the U.S. Department of Justice on 7 counts, facing charges under the Espionage Act. But what has he done? The indictment came out of the special counsel's investigation of 2 things. First, Trump's possession of classified documents, which he brought to his Mar-a-Lago, Florida resort after leaving the White House in 2021, and, second, whether he possibly interfered with government efforts to retrieve these. Last year, prosecutors searched Trump's resort, finding dozens of classified documents, despite his swearing that all of them had been returned. He is set to appear in court in Miami on Tuesday, June 13. Trump is expected to plead not guilty and surrender himself to local authorities around 3 p.m. Eastern Time. In an appearance on CNN, Trump's lawyer Jim Trusty confirmed that prosecutors had summoned the former president to court on 7 charges: willful retention of national defense information, conspiracy to obstruct justice, withholding a document, corruptly concealing a document in a federal investigation, engaging in a scheme to conceal and false statement. This comes 2 weeks after prosecutors obtained a leaked audio recording in which Trump spoke about taking home a classified Pentagon document that dealt with a potential attack on Iran. While Joe Biden is also being investigated on classified documents that were found in his home, too, he did not attempt to obstruct the return of these, contrasting with Trump. He is being charged in Miami, rather than Washington, D.C., as Florida is Trump's main residence for most of the year, while it is also the state where the classified material was removed from in the first place. It is unclear how long the case will take, though it is unlikely to be concluded before the 2024 election. Despite the 2 indictments, Trump is free to continue with his campaign for the 2024 election and can even run as president if convicted. The difficult part for a convicted criminal may, in theory, be gaining votes. However, Trump has already declared that, conviction or not, he will continue with his presidential run. He said that he would even campaign from prison if necessary. But, will Trump even have any supporters left after being indicted twice? It is unlikely that the majority of Republicans will turn their back on him. After all, 2 impeachments, an attempt to overturn the 2020 election and his encouragement of the January 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol didn't stop people from backing him, and he is still seen as the favorite for the Republican nominee. If anything, the second indictment announcement clarified the strength of Trump's network of supporters once again. Several high-profile Republican Trump backers, such as Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs, spoke out in favor of Trump online, triggering fears that this could once again lead to political violence after an involvement from the former president. Trump's Republican allies are also claiming that he is the target of a political prosecution, citing the 2016 case when Hillary Clinton, former Secretary of State, was not prosecuted for her handling of classified information via email. Now, to the question that the whole world is asking: could Trump actually go to jail? While prison time is routine for people who retain classified documents, top American officials have often found a way to keep themselves out of jail. In the off chance that Trump does see the inside of a jail cell, he will require protection from the Secret Service. How this would play out in practice is anyone's best guess.